Hey everyone, it's me Gavin, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here for a very special event, the best time of the year to be a Goddess of Victory NIKKE player, April Fool's Day. Yeah, that's right, April Fool's Day. It is time for the final battle. We got a brand new trailer and all that stuff for an upcoming movie in the year 2050. We've got a whole brand new slew of different events to be taking part in-game currently. So if you guys are watching this and you guys are very fortunate enough to see this early on, then you should also be able to take part in this event as well. So I would highly encourage you to get in game right now and experience all of the festivities. And if you are unfortunate enough to only watch this video a little bit later on, hopefully I will keep my fingers crossed that this will be added to the ever-growing archive feature within NIKKE, so that way you guys can re-experience this event in the future. But I'm very much looking forward to checking out our brand new April Fool's Day event with you guys. If you are new to the channel, however, I would highly encourage you to please give the video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory NIKKE content. But with that being said, let's dive into it. Alright, dudes, it is time. We are here for the brand new April Fool's event. We have Fool Birthday. Yeah, that's right, not Full Birthday. Fool Birthday is beginning right now for April Fool's Day. And it seems like we've got our entire lobby taken over here by MECHA Shifty.
I am MECHA Shifty, far superior to human Shifty.
There you have it, right? She's also in the trailer for April Fool's Day, the final battle, which I would highly encourage you guys to go over and check out over on the YouTube page for Goddess of Victory NIKKE. It is a very, very good trailer. Very well animated. I won't be reacting to it right here because I have already seen it, but at the same time, I will say that they went above and beyond with the production quality on that trailer. Even though it's literally just a joke, it's really well done. And maybe, if we keep our fingers crossed hard enough, in the year 2050, we'll actually see a movie called The Final Battle for Goddess of Victory NIKKE, right? Maybe it won't actually be just a hoax. But anyways, we've got all kinds of different rewards and everything here. You guys can see here, gift from the director. That's something that I would highly encourage you guys to go over and take advantage of right now. That is available in-game. So go and claim your rewards, all that good stuff. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Let's just dive immediately in to all of the brand new events as MECHA Shifty just flies off into the distance, right? Dude, the music and everything in the background too is so good. Command Center, that's where we're going. Let's see what's going on here this time around. April Fool's Day, a day which comes only once a year, and again, it is glorious, during which deceptive pranks become tolerated and no one is held responsible for the damage they cause. For the same reason, it's also a day where you must be on high alert at all times. The moment you let your guard down, you'll undoubtedly be deceived by those looking to make a fool of you. I've therefore decided that my approach for the day is to remain calm. No matter what tomfoolery I'm subjected to, I'll laugh it off, like water off a duck's back. I'll make my mind a steel trap, maintain my composure, and face any situation that arises with nothing but sheer poise. I got a feeling that this is not how things are going to unfold. Hello, inferior human. What the heck? Is this Commander Vengeance's room? What in the hell is the... No, I must remain calm. Perfectly calm. I know what's going on here. Someone must be inside this thing. If I yank off that head, I'm sure I'll see who's inside. Don't you dare touch my head, human, or else I will open fire. Fine. I have to admit, I'm impressed. I didn't think someone would put this much effort into April Fool's Day. Meaning unclear. Alright, you got me. Just take off the costume, will you? What? Your little prank worked. Now ditch the robot getup. You want me to undress? The rumors are true. You really are into anyone and everyone. I mean, is it really our first romance with anybody that's not quite human? I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. Root cause of issue identified. Commencing elimination. A laser sight zeroes in on me. A very sensitive part of my lower anatomy, to be specific. Ooh, you're aiming at the peen. What the? Wait. I will turn you into mincemeat sausage. Correction, sausages are composed of mincemeat, so the statement is redundant. I will turn you into mincemeat. This has to be a joke, right? I will give you time to bid this organ a final farewell. No, please don't. Please don't. It'll take more than a bullet to destroy that part of me. Hubris will lead to your downfall. Why is it making rapture sounds, right? The Cree? That's a rapture sound. Shift. Stop. Force quit. Command confirm. Stopping. Whew. You must have gotten a little scared there, Commander. More than a little. I nearly lost my family jewels. I'm sorry. I should have informed you beforehand. This right here is an all-purpose robot developed by the central government. Allow me to introduce you to MECHA Shifty. MECHA Shifty. Is this some kind of joke? You can call her Messy for short. Messy? I don't think that'd be a good idea. This is an autonomous robot equipped with AI. It was subjected to a battery of performance tests, and it passed them all. There was, however, one minor defect that was discovered. So they sent it to you, Commander, for help. Call this asking for help? More like an assassination. The defect in question isn't technical in nature. Only you can solve it, Commander. What exactly is the defect? I am a perfect silicone-based life form and do not possess any defects whatsoever. Moreover, an inferior carbon-based life form could not possibly assist me. You should be happy with living off the metal table scraps that I toss you, human. This thing is has a real winning personality. So, can you help me, Commander? No, I can't, because I have no idea what it is you want me to do. Oh, you know, it's like in the movies, where an unfeeling robot is shown what it means to be a human, and eventually grows a heart. This is not going to go well. With an explanation like that, this has to be a part of April Fool's Day. Anyway, I'm leaving it in your hands. If MECHA Shifty starts causing problems, just yell out, shift, stop, and that will force it to stop whatever it's doing. Pretty neato command, huh? It's my name, and stop, put together. Anyone could come up with a better name than that. Anyway, I've got a lot of work to attend to, so I'll leave it to you. Or leave you to it, you know what I mean. Wait, I'm busy too, you know. Of course, she runs off. She sure ran off quick. What should I do? As I ruminate, I stare blankly at MECHA Shifty. What are you looking at, inferior human? You look like you looking to get blasted. If I'm gonna get through this, I'll need help. I've got to bring in someone who can help me deal with this thing. Alright, MECHA Shifty, why don't we head out? I've got some people I want to introduce you to. I'm not feeling very sociable, but fine. I'll let you drag me along. I have no defects, but pretending to be defective makes the higher-ups happy. Thanks. Who are we gonna go and meet up with? That's what I want to know. Is it gonna be somebody like Mustang? Is it gonna be Ingrid? Anderson? Or is it actually gonna be like some of the other NIKKEs, I wonder? Okay, let's go see where they want me to go. To the toy store. Alright, I believe it's over here. Looks like it. Toy store. Who could we be bumping into? This makes sense. This makes complete perfect sense. Hello? Oh, hey, Mr. Commander. Howdy, noob. Where are Ballorna and Mika? Beats me. They asked Exia and me to come over, but no one was there. Apparently, they've got a limited edition mouse for the Game Kid. Yeah, and they said they only have one left, so we came rushing over. I even tried running for the first time in ages. These two have clearly been hoodwinked. How cruel. A toy with such innocent gamer hearts as these. I feel like that's a shot at us. They're breaking the fourth wall. Mr. Commander, what's that weird thing standing beside you? This inferior being not only has poor eyesight, but poor manners. Whoa, it can talk? Is it a robot? Do not refer to me by such simple terms as robot. I am Mecha Shifty. And don't you forget it. What's going on? I figured you two would be way more stoked at seeing a robot. Sure, but this particular model is a bit... Maybe if it were more like the ballsy... What does this even say? Anyways, you guys know to end our Pexien models. What I find most intriguing is its power source. Where is it exactly? Why did you bring me here, Commander? You don't intend for me to actually become friends with these inferior beings, do you? Inferior? How rude. Anyway, I figured that someone who knows a lot about toys would know how best to handle Mecha Shifty. I bet that's a typo. I am no toy. Rather, you all bow before my overwhelming power and become my playthings. Dude, I can't help but laugh. Anyways, I've only just met this thing, but I can already tell it has quite the personality. So, what exactly is it you're hoping to achieve, Mr. Commander? First, I'd like it to speak a little nicer. Okay, just a moment. If I tweak the language circuits a bit, unhand me, inferior being, or I will open fire. Come again? Shift stop. Force quick command confirm. Stopping. Well, that certainly did the trick. Alright, let's take a look-see. I'll help. Since you want to be, want it to be nicer when it speaks, let's start by making some adjustments to its tone. That's a good idea. This is making me nervous. Soon after. What have you done to me? My language circuits are a complete disaster. Now it sounds like a mishmash of you two. Hurry up and restore my language circuits. Warning, warning, allergic reaction detected. How could a robot have allergies? This is fun. Next time, we should try mixing in novel speech patterns. After some sleuthing, I have deduced that all inferior beings must be eliminated. Would you two stop getting around and do this properly? Initiating forced reboot. Explosion will occur during reboot. Please step back to avoid blast radius. Leave the area immediately or suffer the consequences. What? Commencing. No countdown. Proceeding immediately to detonation. That's not good. I feel like the voice module rebooted as well, right? So that's why I shifted my voice tone there. Just gonna put that in there for you guys. Go to the police station with a robot that's exploding itself. Probably not a good idea. It's like walking in a bank with a bomb. After the incident at the toy store, Elig and Exia beat a swift retreat. Meanwhile, Mecha Shifty and I aren't so lucky and find ourselves locked in the detention center. Sorry, not detonation, detention center. Let me get this straight. In the process of trying to teach this robot, who's called Mecha Shifty, about human emotions, the speech circuits were messed up. This caused Mecha Shifty to reboot, which itself resulted in an explosion. I know it sounds made up, but it's true. Considering all the crazy things that have happened here, it's not all that outlandish. Fortunately, the toy store didn't sustain any major damage. It could have been a lot worse. The entire outpost could have been endangered. Please be more careful next time. I'm sorry. I'll be more cautious. You're always working so hard, officer. That may be the first time anyone's ever called me officer. It's only natural to show respect to those who work tirelessly to keep the citizens safe. So, Mecha Shifty must have something built into her personality that sucks up or respects authority, possibly. What's gotten into you? Stop pretending and act the way you normally do. In this world, one must always defer to authority. See, there it is. There's the programming. You are really getting on my nerves. May I ask a question, oh respected officer? Oh wait, sorry. May I ask a question, oh respected officer? Certainly. Go ahead. Why are these two locked up in the detention center with us? I don't even have the energy to explain. Think of it as an April Fool's Day tradition. I get why Drake is here, but why Miranda? I told a lie. I said that Polly has gotten dollar. What? Not even the most dastardly villain would utter such a heinous falsehood. I'm sorry. I'll never tell such an incredulous, absurd, and baseless lie again. Show some proper respect to the officer, both of you. But I'm a police officer too. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive my rudeness. Allow me to get on my knees and give an apology of the utmost sincerity. You do not have knees! But you don't have knees. Now I understand why inferior beings walk on two legs. It's so you can genuflect an apology. The reason superior beings such as myself do not walk on two legs is because the act of kneeling is simply not part of our DNA. What are you blabbering about? Polly, we've got a problem. The toy store was burned to the ground. There's nothing left. You're talking to the towel again. Oh, I swear this towel looks more like you with each passing day. Or your eyes are getting worse. Anyway, what do you mean the toy store burned down? It was fine when I saw it. What? No, it was completely incinerated. I saw it myself. Are you sure your eyes weren't playing tricks on you like usual? No, I saw it up close and even touched it. Ugh, fine. I'll go and check it out right away. April Fools! You completely fell for it, Polly. I got a feeling somebody else is about to get put in the detention center as well. You're right. By the way, Query, could you come here for a moment? Sure. What's wrong? Walk forward a little bit. Yes, yes. Straight ahead. Just like that. Do you see that chair? I only see a dog at the sides of a chair. Oh, she is definitely getting put in the detention center. Well, it's a chair, so sit down. Okay. Did she pull the chair out from underneath her? Huh? What was that sound? It's the sound of a jail cell closing. Okay, I told you. I knew something was gonna happen. Did you just lock me in the cell? Lying is a serious crime. But isn't this going a bit far? I've already had it up to here with all this April Fool's Day nonsense. I don't need my own officers messing with me on top of it. Both of you, sit here and think about what you've done. Aw, man. I'm sorry, I won't ever lie again. You're not tall, Polly, you're short, really, really short. That is not gonna help your case, Miranda. Fine. Since nothing bad happened to the toy store, I'll let you two off with a warning. You can come out now. Thanks, Polly. It's always a pleasure. Not you. I meant the commander and the MECHA Shifty. What? But the sale at the shopping mall is about the end. You see that, MECHA Shifty? You do something bad, you get punished. That's why you need to be an upstanding citizen. I will engrave these words onto my heart, O merciful officer, or my engine, rather. In fact, I should probably use a laser engraver. Thanks, Polly. We'll get out of your hair. Commander, be careful today. I will. Thanks. So we are getting a whole lot of, I shouldn't say like banter, but we're getting a whole lot of like different scenarios playing out here, which is awesome for April Fools, right? We get to see tons of different NIKKEs. I got a feeling we're going to be stumbling upon like Aid and Coco and Soda, possibly even Maid Privity in here right now, maybe. So much has happened in such a short span of time. So I decided to go to the Maid Cafe to soothe both my mind and my hunger. I'll have an omurice, please. Yes, master. And you, master? is there anything that you would like to order? I can order whatever I want. Yes, of course. But are you what I mean is, you are aware of what type of establishment this is. Of course I know. All the information about the outpost is stored digitally in my brain. This place sells cheap food at exorbitant prices. And gets away with it because they've got hot female servers dressed up in maid outfits. I mean, it's a sound business practice in my opinion, right? What did you say? I don't see the appeal myself, but since I'm meant to learn more about human emotions, I'll play along. I'm sorry, but I must respond to that accusation you just made. There's more to the maid cafes than servers dressed in maid outfits. It's a place where the customers and staff respect each other and have a therapeutic experience through this mutual hospitality. I cannot tolerate someone so cruelly dismissing such a precious place. Everybody sure does take being a maid seriously. Does the fact she belongs to Triangle, which itself is a part of the central government, even matter anymore? At any rate, if you are too frequent our establishment, I will kindly ask you to conduct yourself in a civilized fashion. Understood. I will act appropriately as the surroundings dictate. Thank you. Now then, what would you like to order? A glass of your finest gasoline, and quickly. You run on gasoline? Actually, more importantly, where are your manners? Don't worry about that. Just bring over the gasoline and make it snappy. Ugh, I just can't with you. Mecha Shifty. What? Apologize right now. Once you've done that, we're leaving. What? I did nothing wrong. I was simply behaving in accordance with how I see the environment. You're free to have your own opinion about this place, but that doesn't mean you should say those thoughts out loud. There's something called mutual respect in society. It means that you don't blurt out whatever comes to mind. You're suppressing my freedom of expression. Freedom of expression doesn't excuse being a jerk. Doesn't matter what your personal opinions are, you shouldn't insult people. Regardless of how you feel, or even if you're in fact correct, you still need to be careful with your words. That's what being respectful is. Commander, I mean, Master. Okay, I was rude. As an apology, I will perform a display of self-destruction. Oh no god, here we go again. Please don't. And you don't need to leave. Like I said before, this is meant to be a therapeutic space. You didn't know, and you apologize, so it's fine. I don't like how you are pretending to be the bigger person in front of someone like you, or someone you like, but thanks for forgiving me. On second thought, maybe I should have you leave. Here's your order. Thanks, Coco. Are Aid and Soda off today? Yeah. As an April Fool's prank, I told them that the cafe was closed. Aid and Soda deserve a good rest. What about Privity? She came to hang out, but then ended up helping out. I just came to lend a hand is all. It's not because I thought you couldn't handle it on your own or anything. That's very nice of you to say, Privity. Anyway, dig in before it gets cold. Thank you. And for you? Coco places a plate of omurice in front of Mecha Shifty. What is this? This is something This is something complimentary that we, the professional maids, prepared for you. Enjoy. Thanks. Oh, my apologies. I'll bring you some cutlery. It's fine. My hands can be swapped out for different parts. I'll switch up to a fork and spoon. The guns that were attached to the end of Mecha Shifty's arms retreat into the sleeves and are promptly replaced by a fork and spoon. What bizarre functions. I could swap out over 300 different parts. Amazing! You would make a fine maid. Please no. Anything but that, Coco. Hurry and eat it before it gets cold. Thank you. Do you like it? I made it especially for you. Do you feel better? Warning, warning, foreign object detected in engine space. Foreign object detected in engine space. entering sleep mode until the foreign object is broken down. Mecha Shifty collapses. Its head slams onto the table and lies motionless. The Elmer rice was so delicious that it fainted. Sure, let's go with that. Privity looks at me, pleadingly. I should probably play along. Yeah, you're probably right. Also, Mecha Shifty has been working non-stop for a few days now, so it's a bit tired. If you'll excuse us. No problem. A professional maid doesn't get upset by something as minor as this. I start to leave the cafe, pushing the motionless Mecha Shifty in front of me. Something which I'm only able to manage due to the treads. As I reach the door... Coco! Coco! Huh? You said the cafe was closed today. I knew something wasn't right, so I decided to come and check it out for myself. You tricked us. Oh, well... Aid, soda, Coco did this because she thought we'd been working too hard lately, and so she lied to us so we'd have a day off. We know. We understand, but you can't do this job by yourself, Coco. This isn't a job for one person. But I'm the team leader. I can handle it. Stop it now. We work together, and we rest together. That's right. We can't have half of us resting while the other half is slaving away. You're not mad with me for lying? It's okay, because your heart was in the right place. I want to thank you as well, Privity. Oh, sure. No problem. Not wanting to ruin the amiable atmosphere, I try my best to slip away quietly. This proves to be somewhat difficult due to Mecha Shifty weighing a ton. All's well that ends well, right? Possibly. I'm gonna guess there's maybe like one more location that we're gonna have to go to. More than likely. Again, lots of chatting, lots of visiting. So far, it's been pretty good. My cheeks are a little bit tender from all the smiling I've been doing, if you guys have been noticing. Where are we? A hotel. I didn't know whether I should take you to the repair center or the hospital, so I brought you here while I try to work it out. I see you didn't hesitate to bring someone you barely know to a hotel. Called out immediately. How many women have you seduced by doing this? Well, we met D-Killer Wife in a hotel. I don't know if that is classified as bringing her to a hotel. And then Rosanna was also in the hotel at one point. I don't think there was anybody else that I can remember off the top of my head. Maybe there was. If there is, you guys let me know down in the comments. Enough talking. Wow, you're raring to go, aren't you? Whoa. Okay, fine. At least let me wash up first. Would you please stop rambling? Mecha Shifty is DTF. Now, tell me, how are you feeling? I'm fine now. The microorganisms in my engine compartment have broken down all the food. So, you're a food processor? What are we doing next? Since we're in a hotel room, I can certainly think of one thing we could do. Bow chicka wow wow. Stop being such a perv. Who even says that anymore? I suppose that if the aim is to better understand human emotions, it'd be hard to beat a good long workout. Real question down in the comments below. And I'm gonna leave this one posted. I'm gonna pin this comment to this video, okay? And it's just gonna say this. Would you? But for a sublime silicone-based life form like me to debase myself with a lowly carbon-based life form, it's hard to envision. Then again, maybe I could try it once for fun. So, how about it? Are we going to have a little bow chicka wow wow? Can you find some other expression for that? The beast with two back. Oh, God. You really do have a few screws loose. Gym rat? Coach? Coach? Huh? What are you all doing here? I was about to ask the same thing. But I am very happy to see that Bay and Clay are getting some recognition, okay? Because Bay is like one of my top girls in this game. One of the best Nikkes, 100%, hands down, best design, is all I'm saying. Fighting it. I heard that the hotel gym was open for free on April Fool's Day, so I came to check it out. But it turned out to be only to be full of construction materials that needed cleaning. The message was clear: this hotel actually doesn't have a gym. At any rate, we figured that since we were there anyway, we might as well clean up everything. We worked up quite a sweat, so we wanted to use a shower. So, Romani, Bay, and Clay simultaneously shift their gaze towards MECHA Shifty. There must be someone inside that costume, right? It's a really well-made costume, too. What are you doing here anyway, Coach? We were spending some quality time together and tuckered ourselves, so we decided to get some rest. I ended up passing out, and when I came to, here I was. That is not how things played out. Thank you, MECHA Shifty. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're gonna get me in trouble is all I'm saying, okay? He says I can't take a shower. They're just appalled. Gym Rat, I knew your taste was wide-ranging, but I had no idea how far it went. Why are you not allowing her to wash up? Wait, I think I have heard of some people who are into that. That face, though. I don't even know where to start. Who's really inside that outfit? Yeah, I wonder who'd go to such lengths to disguise themselves. Is this some top secret that we shouldn't know about? It's not actually a robot, is it? I am 100% robot. I don't believe it. What do I care if an inferior being doesn't believe me? Did you just call me inferior? That's right. It's obvious that I am a superior being in every way. You could never hope to beat me in anything. Beauty, I win hands down. Physical components, another win for me. Combat ability, victory is mine. Haha, is that sufficient? A sufficient illustration of the difference between our species, human? This bucket of bolts is starting to piss me off. I mean, she's trash talking 100%, right? You and me both. Well, you can't exercise for one. I don't need to. Exercising is an act to improve physical abilities for those who lack it. As I am already equipped with perfect physical abilities, I have no need for exercise. Bay lifts her leg over her head. Good lord. Can you do this? Romani clasps her hands behind her back. How about this? Let's see. Maybe I'll... Clay leaps into the air. Although she doesn't get much verticality, it's obvious that there is incredible power behind her jump. She just, she's a little top-heavy. That's all. How about that? Can you jump? Such movements are impossible due to an inherent difference in our physical makeup. This is highly unfair, and I will refuse to participate in such childish games. In other words, you can't do it. Too bad. You kept going on about how perfect you were, so I thought at the very least you'd be able to do the splits or something. Yeah, your shortcomings are more obvious than I thought. Still, this was fun. Commander, take me somewhere to a wide and open space. Are you feeling self-conscious? If you don't take me right away, I will self-destruct. Okay. We're gonna get going, everyone. Okay, have a good time. We'll be toasting to our victory. So are we actually gonna go and do some combat now, possibly? Is MECHA Shifty gonna be a controllable Nikke? Are we gonna be able to use her in battle and then see what her abilities are? Because I think that'd be pretty damn sick. That's all I'm saying, right? It looks like we gotta go to the flower park. Okay, maybe no combat yet. Gah! Grah! Just a lonely bunch of inferior beings. Who needs bipedal movement? Treads are overwhelmingly more efficient. So what if your arms can go behind your back? I can turn my waist around 180 degrees. I am jealous of their chest though. She can jump, she just used her boosters. That's jumping, right? Mecha Shifty stands in the empty flower park venting as something which firmly believes in its absolute superiority above other beings. The bitter taste of defeat is probably something it cannot easily reconcile with. As I sit back and watch Mecha Shifty holler and screech endlessly, I realize something. There is no need to teach Mecha Shifty about human emotions. Mecha Shifty already has them. They have a heart, albeit one steeped in a superiority complex and utterly devoid of decency. After howling for a while longer, Mecha Shifty finally calms down and approaches me. Human, I have suffered a grave insult, and for that, there will be no forgiveness. I will bring death to all inferior beings. And how did you reach this conclusion? This is the first time I've experienced such humiliation. Unless I eradicate the source of my distress, it will haunt me for the rest of my days. Honestly, Mecha Shifty probably lose out to a NIKKE in about 5 seconds flat. Regardless, such a confrontation wouldn't be beneficial to anyone, so I should try to discourage it. Listen carefully, Mecha Shifty. It's as you said, NIKKEs and humans are weak. We are an inferior species. That's why we need someone superior like you to protect us. And why should I do that? So that you can earn our genuine respect from the bottom of our hearts. Respect. Your achievements will be remembered for generations. They will. A superior being like yourself could even become the ruler of this planet. Oh, we are pandering hard. I could. So calm down, suppress your anger, and protect us. Very well. As a superior being, it is my duty to protect those who are inferior. I mean, we could have just said shift stop if she, literally went off to try to do something, right? And we thank you for it, Mecha Shifty. Mecha Shifty is painfully human, alright. A heart dripping with arrogance and twisted morality. The desire you have to protect others is a feeling only humans can have. You already possess a human heart. My teachings here is finished. I am beyond over this. Understood. Let's wrap this up. Before we go back, would it be okay to stop by one last place? I really am not in the mood, but sure, no problem. Let's go to the train station. Diesel? Soline? Possibly? Maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe even Brid. Maybe we'll bump into Brid too. Let's go and check out the train station. Why the train station? I have something I want to show you. Huh? You two are here awfully early. What are you doing here, Shifty? Mecha Shifty said it has something important to tell me. I still had 2 hours left before my shift ended, but it wasn't busy. So, this works out nicely. Why did you call me here, Mecha Shifty? I have something to show the both of you. Mecha Shifty moves forward. As it manipulates a section of the train station's wall, the wall opens to reveal a staircase leading underground. Huh? Is this some kind of secret facility? What's this doing at the train station? Follow me. We follow Mecha Shifty down the stairs. After descending for some time, we arrive at a massive hangar housing an enormous Mecha Shifty head. What the heck? What is this? Whoa, it's huge! It's a colossal robot model after me. This is Mega Mecha Shifty. I call it Mega Shit for sure. Yeah, I don't think that name's gonna work. It's impressive, but what is something like this doing underneath the train station? Until recently, I had determined that inferior beings were of no benefit to this world. The fact that they are lesser is written in their names, for goodness sake. This thing is really getting on my nerves. Telling me. This development of Mecha Shifty has been done in secret. It's intended as a doomsday weapon to wipe out all inferior beings. Can't say I expected you to go to such extreme lengths. But while traveling to different places with you, I realized something. Being treated like a toy and being toyed with at the toy store. Being unfairly detained at the police station. Being poisoned at the maid cafe. Suffering humiliating defeat at the hotel. Actually, thinking back on it, on all that is getting me fired up again. Maybe I should exterminate them after all. Superior being must guide the inferior ones, remember? You're right. As a superior being, the onus is on me to show mercy. Watching these weak, pitiful creatures struggle for survival was amusing, I must say. Okay, now I'm really starting to get mad. Welcome to my world. I, therefore, have decided to abandon my original plan of extermination. That also means that there is no need to continue development of MECHA Shifty. However, I still wanted to show this to you both. Now you know that if any one of you step out of line, you'll be annihilated. Thanks. We'll be sure to keep ourselves in check. Alright, we can go back up now. MECHA Shifty gazes at MECHA Shifty. While its expression is somewhat inscrutable, I think I can... Actually, no, I can't. There really is no expression on its face whatsoever. Farewell, MECHA Shifty, along with all those unpleasant memories. Well, there may have been a few hiccups here and there, but I'm certain that you've grown a heart, MECHA Shifty. Thank you. Now we can move on to the combat tests. Come again? MECHA Shifty's original purpose was to serve as a next-generation weapon meant to replace NIKKE's. Didn't you see the arms? They had 2 built-in guns. I thought they were hair dryers. This human could use some eyeglasses. But can this thing really fight? Ha ha ha. What a foolish question. You've probably been wondering why MECHA Shifty looks like me. That's because I was the main inspiration during its construction, you don't say. And why do you think that is? Because I'm heck of a fighter. And a crack shot. Of course, my performance is limited to simulations or April Fool's Day events, but... There's a callback. It seems Shifty is still under the impression all the fighting she did was part of a simulation. What a terrifying humanoid weapon. Anyway, now I must prove its combat capabilities. Best not to overthink things. Let's head up. Huh? To the surface? Where else? Let's go to the surface. Okay, I was wondering when we were going to get onto the combat. It's been like 40 minutes of just talking and going different places and learning all about MECHA Shifty and its inability to actually coexist with anybody else. So let's head to the surface and see what else is in store for us for the April Fool's event. Maybe that's part of the April Fool's event. It's just a whole ton of reading. Enlightenment. All right, cool. Let's go.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Step back. It is dangerous.
We're actually controlling Shifty. I was expecting to see MECHA Shifty as a controllable character. So this is a NIKKE that we are familiar with, right? Excellent. There's a whole bunch of raptors here. All right. Let me give you a demonstration first. Watch carefully and follow along. Got it? Are you telling me to take notes from an inferior being? This will be painful to watch, but I'll try to endure it. I appreciate it. Alright, here I go. So maybe we'll get to control MECHA Shifty in the next battle? Possibly? This is going to be horrendous. Because I'm sorry, but Shifty's not the greatest character from my memory. Her burst animation, though, fantastic. However, how she controls when she does use the burst, not the best. Dude, her aim is literally everywhere but the target, right? Worst burst animation, or worst burst ever. Not animation. The animation's fantastic. Worst burst ever. It's almost more beneficial to aim elsewhere. Sheesh, dude.
We won, Commander! We did it!
I think she's the definition of spray and pray. Alright, next battle, all the way down here.
Proceeding to target.
So far, what are you guys thinking of the April Fool's event? Any good? Is it one of the better ones? I feel like this one's probably a little bit more of a slower burn than the other ones that we've experienced so far. Oh, there she is! There she is!
Yes.
Alright, let's check it out. Dude, I'm excited. Did you see that? That's what you need to do. I never thought I would use this word to refer to an inferior being, but impressive. Your combat abilities far eclipse the standard of your ilk. Let's try it together this time. All you've got to do is shoot at the raptors ahead of you. Don't be scared. If you run out of bullets, then reload. If there's an incoming attack, take cover. That's all there is to it. Pretty simple, right? Easier said than done. Noted. Good. Then let's start. Time to take out the trash. I got a feeling that hiding behind cover as a robot with literally no legs may be a little bit harder.
Piece of plate, correction, piece of foil.
Holy crap, dude.
Insolent,
It's literally just launching rockets everywhere. Is this a charge? This is the slowest charge I've seen in my life. Holy crap, that was an atomic bomb! What the freaking heck was that?
We won, Commander! We did it!
Okay. MECHA Shifty might be a little bit more dangerous than we gave her credit for, okay? She literally just nuked the entire stage. There's no way that's not being brought up, right? She literally nuked the entire stage. That is the most broken burst in the game. Holy crap, dude. MECHA Shifty is badass. I want her on my team permanently. So she's literally, again, just launching rockets everywhere. Let's check this out again. Watch this. Laser. Boom! Atomic. Big mushroom cloud. That's freaking crazy, dude. Busted unit.
I, MECHA Shifty, always achieve absolute victory.
Look at the freaking damage! 16 million for a level 30 unit, okay? Put that in perspective. Could you imagine if she had like overloaded gear and then like max skills 10, 10, 10?
My feet keep getting
Busted.
caught in the hem of this dress.
One shot literally everything. Hard mode, cleared immediately. Dude, I need this unit. She just needs to survive long enough to get her burst, right? Or we could pair her with a bunch of like cooldown reduction characters. That'd be a great idea. That is insane. Absolutely insane.
We won, Commander! We did it!
Alright, what the heck is going on next?
Proceeding to target.
One more for the road?
Is this a new venue for the
Oh, and it's
party?
only
How are
MECHA
you
Shifty this
hustling,
time.
teacher?
We don't have Shifty there with us. Did you see that, inferior beings? What the? You're so strong. Incredible. Does the central government hide monsters inside their robots? I've never seen grenades fired so rapidly. Oh, okay, so they're grenades, not rockets. This is a weapon called Death Arm. You even shot something from your mouth. Yes, that is the Planet Destroyer. bit grand, but actually kind of appropriate. I've assessed the combat capabilities of the ultra inferior species. From now on, I will fight on my own. Are you sure? It might be a good idea to have backup. Haha. Oh, Shifty. You won't be of any help in the slightest. Just sit back, watch me fight, and tremble in awe. Now, off I go. Mecha Shifty charges forward. What should we do? It's like it said, Commander. We're not of any use. Let's get some popcorn and enjoy the show. My only other question now is if Mecha Shifty is this strong, then what the hell was Mecha Shit capable of? Because Mecha Shit probably was able to destroy literally the entire galaxy. If she was building that to be more powerful than her, in case we stepped out of line, I don't know, man. They're gonna be a complete catastrophe. Whoa! That is a dangerous weapon.
I, MECHA Shifty, always achieve absolute victory.
The animation's on it too, though. I'm gonna guess those aren't breasts. It's probably rockets, right? That's what, or grenades. Sorry, it's grenades in her chest. That's what it is. It's just a grenade dispenser. That's all. That's why there are holes that appear, right? When she launches off into the with her, you know what I'm trying to say. Sheesh, dude. Oh, they got all the kamikaze units coming after me now. Gonna try to prevent me from using my burst.
No problem. Deflected. MECHA Shifty.
Whoa, game over.
Hit confirmed.
Dude, that's freaking cool, man. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
That tickles.
I still don't think we have anything to fear.
Hit confirmed.
Something tells me we're probably invincible.
Shifty. No problem. Deflected.
And there you have it. Easy peasy. Bring on the heretics. That's what I want to say now.
I, MECHA
Heretics,
Shifty,
don't stand a
always
chance.
achieve absolute victory.
Easy. Far too easy. How can humanity have struggled going up against such pathetic creatures? Now I understand just how pitiable humans are. I grow weary of this fighting. In fact, I'm bored to death. Shifty, can we talk for a moment? Sure. What in the world is that thing? Why is it so strong? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I didn't think it would be so absurdly overpowered either. But isn't that a good thing? After all, it's on our side. It's true, but to be honest, I thought it wouldn't be terribly adept in combat scenarios, especially since it looked like it had been cobbled together out of random parts. That's what I thought too. I always thought it was joking around, or joking when it went on about wiping us all out and all that. Same. How dare you whisper amongst each other in front of a superior being? Where are your manners? Magnificently done, Mecha Shifty. You truly are the superior species. Ha, so you've surrendered to the fact that my power is superior. Given how strong I am, it's understandable for you to feel that way. Woo, that was quite a workout. I'm parched. I could go for a nice tall glass of premium gasoline. Let's head to the commander's room. I don't really have gasoline over there. What was that? Do I need to demonstrate the power of my death arm once more? I'll try to see what I can do. I think we're being threatened. Very good. Let's go. This is not good. Somebody's gonna have to disable this robot. Alright, Commander's Center, or Command Center. Commander's room in the Command Center. You know what I'm trying to say. Dude, this freaking thing is crazy. It's getting a little out of hand, though, I'm not gonna lie. Shifty, 1 glass of premium gasoline. Oh, Right. Here you are. This is kerosene. Try again. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't tell the difference between gasoline and kerosene. My trigger finger is getting a bit itchy. I'm sorry. Human, spray me with some WWD-440. Thoroughly, don't miss any crevices. Very well. That went in my eyes. Told me to be thorough. That trigger finger is getting itchier by the minute. Sorry, but I'll be more careful. Shifty, next time prepare a gasoline-scented diffuser. I only use thermal grease as toothpaste, human, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I think everybody's just pretty much done with it at this point, right? They're like, holy crap, somebody deactivate this robot. Why aren't you answering? Want me to oil up my death arm? I'm sorry. Ha ha ha. Now, this is how the world should be. A place where the strong take what they want. A perfect world where no one gets hurt. I'm starting to get really riled up. Me too, but there's nothing we can do about it for now. Pipe down, you two. I'm listening to a continuous loop of the 4-cylinder engine revving. Oh, I'm sorry. Now this is the life. Ha ha ha. Getting a call from the central government. Very well. Just keep it down. I will. This is Shifty. Sorry? Really? Yes. Yes. Understood. I'll relay the message. What's wrong? You look like you just saw a ghost. What I'm about to tell you both may seem like a lie, but it's all too real. I need you to listen carefully. Stop being such an inferior being and making a fuss. MECHA Shifty is leading an army and they're marching towards the Ark. We are in big mecha shit. MECHA Shifty. Did you construct anything else besides MECHA Shifty? Yes, I mass-produce small, medium, and large variations of myself. Where? Secretly in an abandoned factory on the surface. Why? To ensure that inferior species are exterminated. Is it really as bad as that sounds? Yes, we've got a massive army of MECHA Shifties on the surface, being led by MECHA Shifty, and heading straight towards the Ark. Maybe they've come in peace, you never know. We received a message from MECHA Shifty. It reads, I hereby declare war on all inferior species with the intention of complete annihilation. The Great Mother MECHA Shifty has imbued me with the single purpose. It is the sole reason for my existence. There is no room for negotiation. Submit quietly to your extinction, you wretched inferior beings. That's some stellar parenting there, MECHA Shifty. Fortunately, only a few high-ranking officials know about this. We need to take care of this before it gets out of hand. Or else, MECHA Shifty is headed straight for the scrap heap. The Ark will come out in full force, including all public security forces, to capture and dispose of it. MECHA Shifty launching. I will sacrifice myself to ensure peace. I will see to it that the evil robot army invasion is stopped. I appreciate that your stance is clear. Me too. I'm the one who provided the data which created MECHA Shifty. It's also my responsibility to resolve the situation. Ooh, a comrade to join me in this great battle. So I guess we're gonna go and fight a horde of robots now, possibly? Maybe? Chapter 3, there it is. Some more combat. The things are getting out of hand this April Fool's, all I'm saying, right? This is the boss. This is the boss. Are we actually going to be fighting them, though?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
We're on the final line of defense. If we fail to hold the line, the Ark's elite forces will be deployed, and the situation will spiral beyond their control. I will hold them back no matter what it takes. I wish today was an April Fool's Day prank. You and me both. Plumes of dust rise up in the distance. The ground itself seems to tremble. They're coming! Let's get ready. So it's not actually Raptors this time, right? Oh? I'll make the first move. Okay, so we're actually going to be doing For the King? The same event, right? I don't see MECHA Shifty anywhere. Bosses always show up later. Enemy units approaching. Good. Let's engage. Encounter. So we're doing tower defense again here by the look of things. Shifty travels to France, Tyrannosaurus. What the? What? Let me make an acrostic poem with Shifty. Shifty travels to France, Tyrannosaurus. What the heck, dude? Okay.
Me? Are you calling?
We're just gonna upgrade you.
Me?
That's all we're gonna do, and then we'll wait. We'll wait for MECHA Shifty.
It is hot.
Small but precious MECHA Shifty. Okay. Okay. What does your ability do? Robots must not harm humans.
MECHA Shifty.
Okay. And of course, the burst would literally be all over the place. We'll speed things up. I'm doing 2x.
Watch the man's human.
Me? Are you calling me?
Granite destroy MECHA Shifty.
Something tells me this is not going to be as difficult as we may think, possibly, considering it is April Fool's. I don't even think I even need to place any other turrets. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but
The man's human. How monotonous. There are no superior entities left. Granite is MECHA
boom!
Shifty.
What the freaking heck is this thing? That's MECHA Shifty coming out of the water, right? They're hiding in the water! I knew training them to launch from the swimming pool would pay off. But if they go underwater, won't they break down? No, their waterproofing is flawless because I'm the one who made them. I wouldn't be so boastful. These creations of yours are attacking the Ark. Be careful, MECHA Shifty is strong. Naturally, because I created it. I told you to stop bragging. So, should I save my burst, I guess? More than likely, possibly. So speeding up the process is giving me my burst back, right? That's nice.
Granite destroyer. Ready. MECHA Shifty. Watch the man's
I'm just gonna keep upgrading
for
MECHA Shifty. What the freaking heck was that? It created another path!
Me?
Holy crap, dude.
Thanks for all the support.
What the heck is going on?
Granite destroyer. MECHA Shifty.
This is not good.
Watch the man encounter.
Dude, they're getting bigger and bigger. Oh my god, there's so many like tiny ones, it's crazy.
Granite is MECHA Shifty. Watch the man's upgrade
Let's literally try to upgrade everything for MECHA Shifty.
There are no superior entities left. Watch the man's human upgrade confirmed. The day in which I become a cosmic level threat is drawing ever near.
Yeah, Mecha Shifty is literally destroying everything though, right? So I don't think I have to worry.
There are no superior entities left. Planet Destroyer, MECHA Shifty.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Watch the hands, human. That is my gun barrel.
Uh-oh.
It is hot.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Am I supposed to lose this?
Planet Destroyer, Shifty. Watch the hands becoming stronger.
Me? Wow. So these are the kinds of supplies that Nikkes get?
These things are freaking crazy. Maybe Shifty's actually the best unit, and we just didn't realize it.
Wow. Thanks for all the support.
Because look at this burst range, right?
Planet Destroyer, Shifty.
I don't know, man.
Me?
I don't know, man.
You're a lifesaver.
It's not going down. It's too big. That's because I'm the one who made it. Is there any weak point? A weak point? It is a bit ticklish around the ears and the nape of the neck. That's not what I meant. I mean somewhere that's susceptible to damage. Oh, no, none. Because I made it. Mecha Shifty, don't you have a self-destruct capabilities? Yes. Why don't you use it? Any world without me in it is a world bereft of meaning. Ugh, it's approaching. What are we gonna do? Fail miserably. What? What the heck was that?
Me?
Was that like Mecha Shifty Rangers or something? Whoa, what are these towers? Huh? What are those brightly colored units? My allies, Mecha Shifty Rad. Dude, I totally called it. You didn't mention anything about them. Sure I did. You did? I was going to, but I didn't have enough time to mention it. So in other words, you didn't mention it. Quiet. Mecha Shifty Rangers, we have come here to prove we are the superior species. Watch carefully, inferior beings, and gaze upon the ultimate race. Mecha Shifty. Whatever happens, happens.
Planet Destroyer.
Can I upgrade them though? Nope.
Me? Wow. So these are the kinds of supplies
Oh, it's
that
melting.
Nikkes get?
It is melting. Did you take it down? A resurrection spell is being cast. Uh-oh. Yeah, it resurrected. It appears I have no choice. I was planning on saving this for my final battle against the inferior species, but Mecha Shifty Rangers unleash the ultimate weapon. Energy charging initiated. Galaxy Destroyer, fire. Dude, this freaking image though, right? Become light. That combined light beam though. Amazing! To uphold peace in the arc and for my own well-being, I, Mecha Shifty, will always fight. So you were originally planning to use this on us? Cool, man. 41. Why 41? That was ridiculous. Whew. All clear. We finally took them all down. If it weren't for the Mecha Shifty Rangers, we would have been in real hot water. Now we won't be held accountable for any of this. What's wrong? I'm thinking about how Mecha Shifty was able to come up to the surface. That's right. You were making Mecha Shifty underneath the train station. I have an idea. Will the two of you come with me? Now what? Holy moly, dude. This thing is freaking crazy. Okay, train station. That's where we're going next. Can't be much left of this, is all I'm saying. The storyline is freaking crazy, though. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of little twists and turns. The things that I didn't expect to see, like Mega Shifty Rangers. That's a deep cut for anybody that watched any of those Power Ranger shows in the past, right? That's all that is. We descend to the underground hangar below the train station. There, we find Mega Mecha Shifty's head, in the exact same position as it was before. It's just as I suspected. The real body remained here the entire time and remotely controlled the factory on the surface to produce units. That's incredible technology. Mega Mecha Shifty, I know you can hear me. There is something I must tell you. Our goal was to drive out the inferior species and create a world meant for us, the superior beings. But after spending such a short time with them, my thoughts have changed. With the inferior species, the long arm of the law is not to be messed with. Also, if we eliminated all of the inferior beings, there would be no one to serve us. That's a good point. So the plan to exterminate the inferior species is cancelled. Please stay put until we find a new path. Mega Mecha Shifty's eyes begin to glow a sinister red. I know your entire reason for being has ceased to exist, but there will be other brilliant paths for us in the future, I assure you. Stop arguing and listen to me. I said listen. That's it. Mecha Shifty uses her death arm to smash Mega Mecha Shifty into pieces. You talk too much. I thought you were trying to reason with it. I was, but it refused to listen. I don't know who made such a recalcitrant hunk of junk. I have no idea what that word means. I've never seen it before in my life. My apologies. You did. Anyway, I think that resolves everything. Don't want to own up to it? It would seem that way, yes. You and I can head back to the central government, Mecha Shifty. Thank you for all the help, Commander. Sure thing. I'll see you next April Fool's Day. Could we not? There's that trigger finger of mine getting itchy again. On second thought, I'd love to see each other next April Fool's Day. Much better. Until then, stay safe. Okay, that's enough of my voice acting, I'm hoping, right? Poof! Dude, that gets tiring a little bit. Anyway, I think that is pretty much it, right? Go to Command Center. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there's something else here. This long, exhausting day is finally over. I should go take a shower and hit this. Oh god, here we go. When I enter the commander's room, I can hear the sound of water flowing from the shower. Whoever's in there is apparently done with their shower. That music totally doesn't tell me anything. Whatever comes into that bathroom is going to be nothing but bad news. I should just turn around and run. Mecha shit. Get out of my room right now! What are you doing here anyway? I thought you said you were going back. I found an unidentified strand of curly hair on the floor of the shower. Should I give it to you? How coarse is that curly hair? Would you please just leave? I'm begging you. On the way back, I discovered that Shifty was injured. I decided to stop by while I was treating her. Shifty got hurt? Could it have been from the battle? In a way, yes. She sprained her ankle while coming down from the tower after the fight. So in other words, not during the battle. I gave her some pain relief medication and we'll rest here for a bit before leaving. I head further inside my room. And see that Shifty is lying down on the bed. I'm sorry. I just need to rest for a little while. Did you sprain it badly? No, I should be good to go in 10 minutes or so. Apparently Shifty is made of tough stuff. Don't just stand there, human. Oh, wait, sorry. Don't just stand there, human. Up. This is the perfect opportunity to give Shifty a foot massage under the pretense of muscle relaxation. I'm sure a lot of you guys are really digging the scene right now. Do it now. Why don't you just go home? Shifty, human says he'll give you a massage. Is that okay? Huh? No, I don't want to impose. He says massages are his specialty. Oh, well, if it's not too much trouble. Some of you guys are loving this right now. Sure. I massaged Shifty's foot. Good lord, dude. It's slightly swollen, which tells me she did in fact hurt herself. Ow, that hurts a bit, Commander. I lessen the pressure. Now it tickles. Press a little harder. Ow, now it hurts again. Less pressure again. I told you that tickles. Quite a finicky customer. How does it feel? I think it feels a little better. He's really good at massages. He's definitely a pro. There's no telling how much bare skin he's touched in the past. How are you feeling, human? Feeling a bit tumescent, perhaps? I suggest you stay quiet before I get really upset. You should be grateful that you get to experience something like this, human. Right. Thanks. Thanks? I don't know. After the massage, Mecha Shifty carries Shifty on its back and wheels off. Finally, now I can rest. Commander! Master! What? Where have you been all day? Don't you realize it's April Fool's Day? You should have stayed inside. We prepared something special for you. It took us a long time to set up. Yes, a special event. We worked really hard on it, and you weren't even here. Yeah, we were really disappointed. You all were clearly planning on pranking me. No, we weren't. But for real, where were you all day, Master? Yeah, we didn't catch so much as a glimpse of you, and couldn't reach you either. Other people reported seeing you around the outpost, but what I'm about to tell you is shocking, but I regale Rappy, Anise, and Neon with the entire story. Shifty and I wandering together with a robot that looks like her, called Mecha Shifty. I attempting to teach Mecha Shifty about human emotions, and eventually growing a heart. The massive battle with the super weapon Mega Mecha Shifty, along with the army of Mecha Shifties, big and small, intending to wipe out all of humanity. And finally, Shifty and the Mecha Shifty Rangers managing to stop the invasion. This has got to sound super far-fetched, and they're totally going to think that I'm trying to play an April Fool's prank on them. The looks on their faces, dude, they are not impressed. Quite a touching story. I wouldn't go around spinning that yarn to just anyone, Commander. We know you, so we can laugh it off, while others might look at you strangely. Plot isn't too bad, but it definitely needs some polishing. Even though I experienced it firsthand, this entire day has felt like one giant lie. And there you have it! April Fool's Day! That's what it's all about. Making up a bunch of lies, lying to everybody, lie to all your friends, lie to your family, lie to everybody, and then everybody's gonna trust you and nobody ever is gonna call you a liar. That's what happens. Happy April Fool's Day, baby! Okay, so all that's done. We got burst animation right there for Mega Mecha Shifty, or well, Mecha Shifty. Sorry, my apologies. I got a feeling that maybe we're probably gonna have other things happening around the arc that are gonna be April Fool's related, more than likely. So something that did happen last year, for example, is that when we went to Interception, the battles were replaced with like Mog stuff, right? So let's go check that out and see if that's changed. That's what I'm wondering right now. Let me claim this real quick, and then Wasteland, Interception. Is it going to be changed, I wonder? Let's see. I just want to make sure. Because last year, like I said, was a little bit different. Doesn't look like it's changed, though. Maybe it's just... Oh, wait, no, no, no. It's different. It's different. What the freaking heck, dude? Am I Exia right now? This is freaking cool, man. And I'm liking the, this rendition of the song as well. Mirror container theme. I am horrible at these types of games, though, so if I lose and fail, my apologies. But I'm never giving up, okay? I don't remember all the lyrics, but I know that part at least. We're never giving up. Whoa. Okay, so I can hide behind the horn, right? That's what they call these? Dude, I wish that we had, like, renditions of every single track in this game done in the same style. That'd be freaking sick. I wonder what kind of rewards we're gonna get to. Like, is this gonna give me a higher interception ranking than what I normally get, I wonder? Please?
Good game.
7. Okay, so it gives us level 7. I've never reached level 7 in this yet, so that's nice to see. Alright, cool. I like that. I'm happy. I'll take a level 7. That's perfectly fine with me. Because again, I probably would have only got like phase 5 or something. I think that's normally where I usually fall. I'm almost like phase 6, but I'm not quite powerful enough to get to that point yet. I feel like tribe towers are probably not going to be adjusted, more than likely. But we'll go do one just for the sake of things. But I really love how they do like a lot of the stuff for April Fool's Day. They really go like above and beyond what any other like game has done in my experience for April Fool's at the very least. If not pretty much like almost all events. Okay, so we still got the chibi models, right? So this is again another little thing that happened last year. We got the chibis are in combat right now, which we love. This is freaking cool.
Hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
So I'm glad to see that's returned.
What's today's lesson, teacher?
Good lord on that animation. That verse is the best, okay? That's all I'm saying. Oh man. So cool. A lot of the stuff, again, like I said, is returning stuff that we all loved from last year's April Fool's, so get to see a lot of that return. And then, of course, like everything with the whole like MECHA Shifty storyline, really good.
As long as we're together,
the scene with Shifty, again, little sus, but I'm sure a lot of you guys love that. I'm not going to do the remainder of this. I just kind of wanted to see what else was like going on here. So that also means that there's going to be the chibi characters for the arena as well. Simulation, I don't remember if that was changed last year or not, but I feel like it was. And maybe, again, that's just like the chibi characters as well, more than likely. So that's cool. I don't think there was really anything else that I could think of that was changed. And if it is, then maybe you guys can let me down in the comments below. But I think that's good enough. An hour and 20 minutes or so for this video, right? That's a good time. That's a good April Fool's time. So again, if you guys are watching this now, I would highly encourage you to get into the game, try the event for yourself, and then go and experience all April Fool's and all of its gloriousness for this year. And then if you're watching after the fact, hopefully this is added back into the game for you guys all to experience as well. I really appreciate it. It was good. I would give it a solid, let's go 7. 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think it could be a bit better, but it was still fun. I still liked it. I enjoyed it. The whole storyline and everything was good. And it was nice to see the return to like for the king and that little tower defense mini game and all that stuff.
3.
And of course, you guys can hear the voice in the background, right? But anyways, that is going to do it for me. If you guys did enjoy this, again, highly encourage you guys to give the video a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory NIKKE content. And then also, you guys can follow me over on blah blah link as well, right? Follow me over there. It's Vengeance. That's all you gotta look up, Vengeance, and you'll see me. Yeah, that's right, me. And then we can be friends on blah blah link. So head over to the community page and sign up there, and do all that stuff, and then add me as your friend, okay? Follow me over there, and you guys will get updated with all my recent videos and all that stuff as well, which I do post there as well. So anyways, that is gonna do it for me. I'll see you all for the next one. Take care. Peace.